Hi, everybody. Today's my first live, first of many. And when I go live, I'm going to do no scripts, no teleprompters, just me being me. And it's funny how this happened because I've been wanting to go live for a while, quite a while, and I just kept stopping. I just wasn't doing it. I kept like, when you just rehearse and rehearse, and I realized that it was actually my rehearsing that was stopping me. And it came to me that I need to just be me, just go on authentically me, because that's what created where I am now and created my business that I started. It was just me. It was just what I've been through and experiences and what I've learned along the way. So I want to share that and I want to help in any way that I can. And it's funny what also funny what actually started this right now is because last night I got into a car accident and I was in traffic and somebody had hit me in the back of my car. And instead of maybe being upset about it or just going on the wrong path, I was very calm. I was just really present. And it's funny, the first thing that came to me was, why aren't you going live? Like, as if this accident happened, it was to slap me in the face. Like, let's go already. Do it. You know what you want to talk about. You know how much you want to help. You know what you've been through. And I thought, that's it. It's time. I'm going to do it. I'm going to hit the button. I'm going to go and I'm going to start everything that I've been wanting to start for a long time. Luckily, I'm fine. Everybody was fine in the car accident. All cars can be fixed. It's literally irrelevant. Cars can be fixed. It was what I took from it, and just being calm and very present and very aware is what I'm very most proud of, really. So I took it and I'm using it, and here I am. And one of the first stories or things that really occurred to me in a profound way was one morning. This is a while back, probably about a year and a half ago or so. One morning I was on my run. I like to run and I like to work out and go to the gym and things like that. And the night before I'd gone to sleep, right before I went to sleep, I said to myself, you know, if everything that I'm learning and reading about and educating myself on and experiences and where I am right now in my life, if everything's on the right path, tomorrow morning on my run, I want to see an owl. It was very random, but I just came to me. I said, I want to see a big owl on my run tomorrow. And I want it to be clearly known that this owl is here for me. So I went to sleep. I think I woke up. I think I actually forgot about it. And I went on a run on this trail that I live by, like normal. And I'm running all the way out. And I start turn around and I'm running in and I run a few miles and I come back and thinking about it afterwards. I was coming back and all of a sudden it was if like the trail had cleared. There was nobody on the trail anymore. It was just me. It was early morning. It was probably 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning or so. And there was just nobody around anymore. And it was very quiet. It was a cold morning. And all of a sudden in front of me, probably, I don't know, 100 feet, 200 feet, maybe, I guess, 100 feet, um, I see this animal just kind of like sitting up, sitting up in the grass. As I get closer, it's a huge owl. 100% true. It's a huge owl sitting in the grass, whatever it's doing, staring at me. My eye just came to a stop. And I remembered everything that I'd said before I went to sleep, and I was like, "Oh my god." So, we literally met eye to eye, and all of a sudden it raises its huge wings, flies up into the tree. I lose it for a minute or 2. I ran up a little bit more, and I just start looking. Took me a few minutes, and I found it. I found it kind of in the brush, in the trees, in the leaves, staring back at me. As I'm staring at it, all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, people start walking, running, riding their bikes little by little, and I'm just staring at it. And I just have this huge smile on my face. Like I am so happy So after a while, a few minutes, it raised its wings, huge, huge again. And I tried to take a short video of it. I'll try to figure out if I can post it, but and it flew off, and then I lost it. And I ran home my normal run, but I was running, and I was filled with such, I don't know, energy, positive energy, and happiness. And I was like, I cannot believe that this just happened. So afterwards, for a while, it took me a while to think about this because at first I related it to, you know, very mystical, I guess, at first, and it was, and mysticism, and it's very, very important and very good, and I'm a huge believer in it and metaphysical concepts and things like that. It's very good. It's very important for your imagination, for manifestation and things like that. Very, very important. But what I realized afterwards, much longer after, is that it was far beyond that. It was me personally, me releasing inner conflicts, inner fears, inner doubts that I had, I still had. And I thought as much as I had released so much, they were still there. And as if I needed that to prove to me that everything was on the right path. But in reality, it was me showing myself basically that you are on the right path. It was me learning that no, it's not about the owl. It's about trusting you, your inner self, my inner awareness, releasing fears and doubts and conflicts that you don't realize are there until events occur that kind of wake them up more. Because we do a lot of work and we try to release these fears that are just buried, and you realize that, man, this onion, it just there's more layers and there's more layers, and as I peel back the layers, there's going to be more layers. They're easier to get to. You're more aware of them. They're easier to handle and cut back. That was just a big one for me. And it was even bigger later, much later on. It was probably a few months even afterwards, where I realized that it was not even about the owl. The owl, that was going to happen because I had put an intention out there so strongly that this was going to line up. It was on my mind so powerfully, so strongly that this intention out there, it was going to happen. But it was up to me eventually to realize that the owl was just something there to help me realize that it's about me. It's about me and the inner work that I've been doing and have done, and where I was at then, and even where I'm at now. And I love that story because it's so powerful, and it helped me realize so much about myself and how much I was not releasing and how much I did release from since then. And I think we all have these stories and we all have these incidents that occur. And what we don't do is we don't allow ourselves to sit back sometimes and observe them, see them for the experiences that they truly are. Because these experiences are happen for a reason. I think everything happens for a reason. It's a matter of how you take it. How do you handle it? What do you do with it? For example, the car accident. Very easy to get in a car accident and think, oh, everything's ending. Everything. Here we go, an accident. What now? Here we go. Now I got to pay the insurance premiums. Now I got to get a rental car. Now I got to do this. Now I got to. It's very easy to go down this path, and your mind will allow you to go there because you're the one. You're driving the car, if you will. Or you can have something happen and realize that, or say to yourself, why did this happen? Why did it happen? You can sit back, you can look at it, you can observe it, you can take a different path and have a different perspective. And the events that transpire afterwards will completely change. You can have a positive experience from something negative. It comes from how you see it, What you do with it, how you handle it, what are you thinking? It comes down to what are you thinking? So you can change those thoughts. You can change them just like that. I'm happy and I'm really proud of myself for handling it in such an aware way. So when I go live on my channel, there's going to be no scripts. It's just going to be me. I want to be real. I want to be authentic. I want to be me because that's just who I am and how I live. There's probably going to be mistakes in my speaking, and that's okay. We'll laugh about it together. I'm going to try to go live every day because I have so much that I want to say and so much good, and I want to help, and I want to get more into who I am, why I'm here, even what my company is, what it is that I want to do. And I really, really look forward to the following and just the good, the love, and the chats because I want to help. I want to answer questions. And I want you to ask me questions. And if I can't have an answer at that moment, on the next live, I'll come back. I will read and I will have an answer. And I really look forward to this. I hope that I don't know if it was much helpful other than maybe intriguing, but a lot of help is what I want to do and where it's coming from. So thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. My name's Richard Crimmy. My company's Mind Prep Academy, and I look forward to the next one. Have a great day. Now, if I can figure out.